Well, she was telling me that she was thinking about leaving her husband. Good YouTube, this your boy Trey Glock, Glory Boy Ghoul, whatever you want to say, but y'all know who I am. Well, y'all about to know. This is my first YouTube video, so shit, y'all might not know who I am. But anyway, this is a story about me dating a milf when I was 19 years old. I'm 20 years old right now. I turned 21 in like 2 months, April 25th. It's February 28th right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this motherfucker though. Cause I've been supposed to do this shit a minute ago, bruh. I've been supposed to do this shit a minute ago. I redid this shit 2 times. This is my 3rd time. So, no, 3 times. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. All right, so let's get into it. So this all started in November 2018. I was working at a fast food restaurant. There was a woman getting hired. She was gonna be my manager. And I remember she was bad as fuck. Like, I thought she was so bad. Everybody thought she was bad. We was in the back, cause I was a cook. We was in the back looking through this shit like, oh, you know, everybody was just saying they wanted to fuck with her, basically. I was telling everybody, like, oh yeah, I'm about to slide her. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to slide that. See what's up with her and shit like that. And my manager was telling me like, oh, she 29, she not gonna fuck with you. So I'm like, I never fucked with no 29-year-old. But it's crazy because the manager that said that, I was also fucking with her at the time. I mean, telling her about me going to fuck with other manager. But like, you know, niggas was grown. Niggas ain't really care about all of that shit. So that's beside the point. But anyways, so she get hired. Fast forward to April 2019, because this when shit really started to happen. Basically, she was telling like the whole crew, the woman who I'm talking about, the MILF, she was telling the whole crew about like her family, how she had 2 kids, a husband, she had a girlfriend. We knew she had 2 kids and a husband, but we didn't know she had a girlfriend. So when she said that, everybody was mad interested in her. Like, you know how niggas be. You know how niggas be. I'm a nigga, but like, you know how niggas be. So she ended up telling us, basically it was kind of like an open relationship situation. Like, she had a girlfriend, a husband. They weren't like a throuple, but they was like, they was having fun. They was having fun. They was all cool with it and shit. There was like threesomes, all of that type of shit. But it was, I think it was mainly just sex. Like, I think outside of the sex life, it was more separate. Like, oh, I'm your husband, I'm your girlfriend. We not like throuple though. So anyways, I had texted her like a week after, because I was like hella interested in like, well, not really interested. It was more so like, oh, she got a girlfriend. Like, she in an open situation, I can slide on her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can slide that. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to slide her and shit. So I had texted her phone. It was like, this is like a Sunday. She didn't work that day. No. This was on Tuesday or Wednesday, because she didn't work Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's important for like later on in the shit. So I texted her and I was like, oh, where you at? I didn't know what the fuck to say. I just needed to have a way to get like in there and shit. So I was like, where you at? Why you not at work? She was like, you know, it's my off days, because she's off Tuesday and Wednesday every week. And I worked on Tuesdays. So I had texted her, where you at? She was like, you know, it's my off days. And I was like, all right, now I'm in here. I'm texting her, what the fuck do I say? So where I can like, you know, move this shit forward. So I just keep texting her and shit. She kind of like, why this nigga texting me? But she kind of like biting though. Like, she biting a little bit. So I'm like flirting with her and shit. Like, hella subtle flirtation though. Because I was like, I ain't trying to get caught up. If this shit backfire, I was like, I don't want to get fired. But I was like, I'm going to risk it though, because I wanted to fuck with her. Fast forward, I'm flirting with her shit. She started flirting back. Like, she telling me like she find me handsome and all that shit. So yeah, she telling me I'm handsome and shit, you know what I'm saying? Telling me she think a nigga look good. So I'm like, alright, I'm in there. Like, I'm in that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. Like well, I'm thinking like, oh, I got her in a bag. Like, I already got this. Like, I know what the fuck to do. Now on. So basically, I start like throwing in like little not flirtation, but like sexual remarks. And when I was doing that, she was biting. She was fucking with it. And so because she was fucking with it, I knew like, I was like, oh, she flirting back. on that type of shit. So I told her, I was like, come to my crib next week. So, and she was like, all right. So she came to my crib next week. This around probably like April 23rd or 24th. Because it was like it was before my birthday, but like, I don't think it was the night before my birthday. I'm still 18 at this time and I'm like doing all this shit. She pull up on me. And she not coming to my crib though, cause like I stay with my mom. What I look like having a 29-year-old woman coming in my crib when I'm with my mom and shit. So I go out to her car, I'm sitting with her. I'm like, niggas just like chopping it up. She just got off work, so we talking about her job and shit, like how her day at work was and shit like that. So anyway, I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. I don't know how the hell that shit happened, but she ended up going down on me. And when she went down on me, after that, she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Like, I was like, bro, what do you mean? You was like down there for a little minute, but like I ain't like judging her or nothing, cause like I don't even judge women like that. So it's like, do your thing. I ain't tripping, especially like I ain't tripping. Like it's cool, I'm thinking like, oh, we grown and shit, even though I'm only 18 at the time. So then she was like, she told me before she left, she was like, I just gotta get you just one good time, like just one good time. So she said she gonna book a hotel for us Tuesday next week, or it might have been Wednesday, one of the two. So next week come, she pull up to my crib and she picked me up. She looking all good as hell, like cause she made me pick her like her nail color on her toes and shit. So I told her to get lavender on them shits. So she pulled up with the lavender / lilac, whatever you say, like toes and shit. We go to the movies. It's good time. She paid for the whole date. We went to go see Endgame, Avengers Endgame. That was fun. Then she took me to the hotel room. Boy, when she took me to that hotel room, boy, I already knew shit was about to get popping. And I was like, damn. I hope I'm ready for this shit, bro. I hope I'm ready for this shit, cause like I ain't gonna cap. Like, because she was the oldest woman I ever fucked with, I was nervous as hell. But at the same time, I was like, you that nigga, bro. You that nigga. Like, you just look into the mirror, like, you that nigga, bro. You that nigga. You got this. So I'm telling myself like, oh yeah, I'm that nigga. I got this shit. We get to the hotel room and I'm like, we chilling in my room. No, I bought my PlayStation. So I bought my PlayStation to the hotel room. We set that shit up. I put on Attack on Titan. That's like my #1 go-to. Like, no matter what, no matter who I'm fucking with, any girl I like fuck with, play Attack on Titan. That's the #1 anime I put anybody onto is Attack on Titan. Cause I feel like that's like especially right now, if you watch it right now, you'll know Attack on Titan is like really one of the top 5 best animes, like for a fact. Like there's like story-wise, that shit is crazy. Like I ain't gonna get too much into this shit. Just know Attack on Titan go crazy. So yeah, we pull up. I put the Attack on Titan on this shit. She go take a shower. Come out the shower and shit, and boom, that shit happened. Shit was pretty decent. I ain't gonna cap. But like afterwards, she told me she loved me. So this is where it started. She told me she loved me and that she never wanted me to like stop fucking with her. So when she said that, I was like low-key a little like intimidated. Well, not intimidated. I was a little scared because I was like, yo, like she wild. But at the same time, I was like, cause I wanted to fuck with her. Like I was attracted to her. I wanted to like get in her ear and shit. I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with her, but I wanted to like have fun with her and like hang out with her and shit. Like kind of like on some friends with benefits type shit. You know what I'm saying? But she older than me, so I guess we're not gonna say that. A little bit down the line, she had told me, like probably like a month or two in, she told me, she was like, oh, I'm about to leave my girlfriend so I could have more time to spend with you. Cause it was kind of split. Like she would have this week be for her girlfriend, the next week be for me. This, rotate. So she ended up saying like, I'm about to leave my girlfriend so I can be with you every week. All we ever did when we hung out was she give me a hotel room, take me out to eat, take me on dates and shit. Then she take me back to the hotel room and yeah, like all day. So that was a nice time. Like I learned a lot about myself and like my capabilities and shit. So I learned a lot about that shit. Like, cause she was into like BDSM and shit. So I got like open to the like concept of that shit, cause like I never did no shit like that before. And the type of shit like her kinks and shit, she was like she was really, she liked to be treated like a slave, basically. But it was really lit though. And I would recommend, like, if you have like fantasies like and shit, you know, try them out. Or like ask your significant other if they down to do this shit. That shit can be lit as hell. Like, I'm not gonna cap, every experience I've had since then, I'm trying to like throw some like of that shit in there just to see how it like how it goes. Shit. But anyways, when she left her girlfriend, that was like, you know, my goal to see her every week, dates every week, every Tuesday or Wednesday or both sometimes, like depending on if it was convenient. Because she was okay this whole time. She was technically allowed to do whatever she wanted to, but like she didn't tell her husband like that she was with me every week. So because of that, like he just thought that I was like in the picture like a little bit, but I was in the picture a lot more than what he knew. Cause like I said, I was seeing her like every week. But a few months later, after she left her girlfriend, she was telling her husband, well, she was telling me that she was thinking about leaving her husband. And I was like, all right, bro, you gotta chill with that shit. Cause like, I fuck with you, but I'm not trying to, like, respectfully, I'm not trying to be him, you know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, she was telling me like, she told me like, oh no, it's not like that. Like, she been thinking about leaving this nigga. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I get you, but like at the same time, I don't want you to think that I'm gonna step into that role, only because like, you know, I mean, like, I know I'm playing that role, not that role, but you know, I know what I'm doing, but I'm not. Anyways, but y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. I ain't doing this shit. So yeah, but that just continued on for another few months. The reason that like she was thinking about leaving him though, cause he just wasn't like satisfying her needs like romantically in that other way, no type of way. Like, he won't satisfy her at all. And he didn't have no job or nothing. Like, he was just a dub. Like, but you know, she loved him. That was like her like childhood like love, I guess, cause they started dating like 11 years ago. Yeah, but basically the way this shit ended was like, okay, so like I said, I started like fucking with her in April. In December, her son had came home, and her son had she got a call for her son at school saying he didn't get his progress report signed. And the reason he didn't get that shit signed was because he said that his parents was arguing a lot. Like, they was arguing a lot, and like he didn't want to show them the progress report because it was kind of bad, and he didn't want that to be some more shit that they argued about. When she told me that, I was like, hell no, like, this shit dead. Like, I can't fuck with you no more. Like, we can't keep doing this. Like, respectfully, I fuck with you and this was fun, but like, I ain't trying to fuck your son life up. Like, cause you know, he was only like, I think like 11 or 12. So like, shit, like seeing his parents and shit argue, that shit fuck with your head for real. So I was like, fuck no. She kept trying to get me to keep fucking with her, and she was like, oh, it's not your fault. I'm a grown woman. This is my doing and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm still fueling the situation, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, like, shit's cut. But I was like, but we still cool though. I still speak to her every now and then. Like, she hit me up every like holiday, you know, just say like, I hope you're having a good holiday, and I hope you're good, healthy, shit like that. You know, obviously I say like the same shit back. But as far as like a relationship with her, I was like, nah, I can't keep doing that, because I don't want to be the reason your son fucked up. But I will say, I don't know if I said this, they were like, the reason they were arguing was because they weren't like, he wasn't doing nothing with her. Like, they weren't doing nothing together. Like, she was strictly fucking with me for, I think, from like May or June until December. So, you know, obviously that's why like he mad, because he not getting no nothing. Because she also had a rule where she also had a rule where she wouldn't do nothing with him if she fucked with me for 2 days. So, and man, this low-key crazy, but every 2 days I would have her pull up on me repeatedly, so that way she never got nothing to do, no time to do nothing with him. So yeah, but anyways, that's the end of the video. Shit is over. Thanks everybody who watched this shit to the end. It's your boy Trey Glock, boy Google, Trey Glock from the block. But yeah.